Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. Today we're going to be doing a video on Khan, a character that I haven't actually covered all that much on the channel. I did a couple random builds with him that tend to work kind of well, and today we're doing another one of those, even though he's been out for a little while now. Obviously he's been replaced as the new character by Furia, although this loadout I actually haven't seen too many people try. I've seen people go for similar ones where they base a loadout around a shield. That's what we're doing, it's in the title. We're doing Siege Frog Isle, which is actually a pretty good map for this, I would think. This isn't the usual way I'd play Khan. This isn't actually a way I've even tried, but I built the loadout and it looked like it would be a lot of fun. The goal for this video is to get as much shielding as possible. That's why we're doing Siege. If this hopefully goes 3 to 4, that's the score I'm hoping for, because that way the game will go on for as long as possible and we can also get as much shielding as we possibly can. So obviously the loadout is completely based around the right click, and we're also going to be picking the legendary card that buffs our right click. I don't know how much damage we're going to do, probably barely anything, because I'm not really going to be using my F or my bullets as much as I usually would, because I'm going to be trying to have my shield up all the time. I'm hoping this is going to be some good fun, because this was recommended ever since he first came out and I never really got around to doing it. We got a Furia, a Drogos, a Bomb King, and a Talus. Pretty okay team. Flank, double damage, healer, tank. Frosty, hi bud, glad to play with you. Shout outs to Slazarov. He is the Drogos. Hopefully he can carry me this game and do a ton of damage. He should combo quite well with Bomb King. We're up against another Khan, which is surprising. A Makoa, a Strix as their solo damage, which is kind of risky. A Lex is their only flanker, and a Ceres. So basically, if we shut down the Lex and the Strix, they're going to have this game lost. That was the fastest I think I've ever loaded into a Paladins game. Goddamn. So, Leanne's shield. So this will make it so that we also recharge it whilst it's up. That's the usual loadout I'd recommend. It works really, really well most of the time. But today, we're going for can't have enough shield would be at the end of the title for this one, but it didn't fit. We gain 600 health, which is nice. We also have 50 health per second while Bulwark is up, just a nice little heal. We receive nearly 20% increased healing whilst it's up. Really does help with the fact that if we're getting cauterized whilst our shield's up, we can kind of counter that a tiny bit. And also the recharge rate is increased by an extra 20%, which is really, really nice. Ping is nice and low. We got a Fury as our healer. This could go very, very well, especially considering the Fury has gone for the healing legendary card. They're going to have to get Rekka to counter me because of the loadout that we're rolling with. But not only that, we're going to probably get crushed. I don't know if this affects the recharge rate of the shield. I feel like it should, but it probably doesn't. But not only the fact they're going to have to get Rekka, they're also going to have to get cauterized, because Fury has gone for a healing loadout, and Talus will probably be healing himself a decent amount. Let's pull that shield up. My god, that seems to recharge really, really quickly. And obviously it recharges whilst we've actually got it popped up, which is crazy. Let's just keep this up, see if we can absorb some good damage. That seems to recharge really, really quickly. I'm probably not going to be able to hold this point at the start, just because they do have 2 tanks, which is going to suck for the start of this at least. There we go. Let's use a Q. I managed to immune that perfectly. There we go. We nearly got him down. Nobody's flanking the Strix, and that's why they're having a pretty easy time right now. Oh, one more shot, he's gone. One more shot, he's gone. This shield does stay up for quite a while. It does take a good little beating. Shield can take an absolute battering, as well as the fact that it seems to charge whilst it's up. What I have noticed, though, because I've never actually used this legendary card before, is it stops charging for a little second when it's being hit. It's not like it continuously charges whilst you're actually being shot. It stops for like a second or two. Kind of annoying. Khan was also buffed kind of recently, so his heal actually heals for 1,000. Let's pop this up. Really want somebody to deal with that Strix, but sadly nobody's gone ahead and done that just yet. I really do need somebody to keep flanking him, because he's been alive pretty much this whole game. We are doing good damage though. I'm trying my best so far. This has been a bit hectic, but the point hasn't really moved that much, and we are doing kind of consistent damage. Probably going to get some cauterized. Rekka won't help me too much, but we're going to get some caught. Let's get rid of the Ceres. Sure, this is a really silly play, but you know what, fuck it, I'm going for it anyway. I could have just let my team kill her, but I wanted to throw her off the map, even though Drogo's got the kill for that one. I'm going to say flank Strix, please, because we really do need to keep him down, because if he's up as much as he has been, I get my shield depleted really quickly because he's got Rekka. I knew that without even checking, just because he was taking so much of my shield off. Well, I say that, at the same time, anybody else doesn't stand a chance of taking it down. Strix is the only person with it. The other 2 people have got cauterized, so as long as he's gone, my shield is going to be nearly indestructible with the loadout we're rocking right now. Like, we can just absorb damage for days. As you can tell, we regen it incredibly quickly. I need to keep getting these headshots. There's my heal. There's my immunity. Nobody's taking this shield down. No, not today, laddies. I'm sorry. We need to just avoid that Strix. There's a stun. Oh my god. Was that a solo stun? Did she really just solo ult me? Is that a thing that just happened? Also want to thank you guys real quick. I know this is kind of random, but the support on the videos you guys have been dropping has been absolutely immense. So a massive massive thank you for that. I do really appreciate all the likes and the lovely comments you guys have been giving me. We went ahead and bought Rejuvenate. I'm probably going to get a Haven as well just to deal with that Strix. We do really need to keep that Strix down, though, because he's the reason we're losing this right now. That Khan's shield doesn't last any time at all because we have a Drogos with Rekka, which pretty much means his shield is nullified. Let's see if we can stay alive. There's a Q. Managed to successfully negate a ton of damage. Let's just waddle away here. As you can tell, if that Strix ain't on us, we're pretty much good for life. Also, what was that Lex doing just a second ago there? How did I just get headshot? Can he really shoot me from here? Didn't think he'd be able to get my head. There's a heal. I was a little bit too late to save him. Maybe we can grab somebody off. That's the plan. I'm just going to keep this up. He takes nearly half of our shield off. He's probably going to get more Rekka as well, which is really, really frustrating. There's my shield. These guys aren't going to go through it. They're going to have to freaking hit it for ages. There we go. We managed to counterpull him. He's still alive, though. Even though this is a loss currently and we're getting a little bit battered, I am enjoying this. I feel like if our Talus was being a bit more efficient at flanking that Strix, we'd be fine. Don't understand why the Drogos didn't jump on that there, but I guess he would have died, so it wouldn't have really served much of a purpose other than delaying it by a bit. 0-2. Not really what I was hoping for. I'm just going to hope that we have more shielding than the Khan and the Makoa. That'll make me happy. I'm not going to have that much damage. That's not the point of this. And I feel like if we weren't going up against a Strix with tier 2 Rekka, we'd have a bit of an easier time. I'm guessing the Strix has played a decent amount of Paladins, and he kind of knew what I was going for. He probably checked my loadout and my, obviously, legendary card before the game, and that's why he bought Rekka. If everybody bought Cauterize, this would be a hell of a lot easier. But right now, that Strix is the only thing that's stopping this from being really, really efficient. Can we pull somebody off the map, maybe? That would be a lovely start. I'm going to try and flank him because nobody else is really doing that, so I guess I should. Like, the Talus is being less aggressive than me right now, which is really strange. There's my shield. Nobody else is going through this, and that's just not going to happen. Can we pull him off? Is that going to work? There's my shield. See if we can absorb some more damage. I think I got shot by Ceres just over my shield by a little bit. That's a Drogo's panic ult there. That kind of failed. I've got my ult back, but we are being pretty annihilated. I really was expecting this to go better. There's a Furia ult. Looks like we're going for the push. She's trying her best to heal. I feel like our Furia is doing a pretty damn good job. She's trying as much as she can to keep my team alive, but we don't really have enough upfront stuff, and that freaking Strix is not having any problem whatsoever. He's just sitting there all jolly until I came along and was like, hey, Strix, do you like pain? We're just going to eventually find where he is and then mow him down. That'll work. Can we get rid of you as well? They're just going to pull him midway through that, finish him off. There we go. I'm waiting so I can pull you off. Later, Khan. Have a good one. Oh, wait. He actually somehow pulled himself back on. How the fuck did that happen? I thought I'd be able to throw him further than that. That was like the most pussy Khan throw I've ever done. We're going to pull him off. Is that going to pull him off? We're going to kill him either way. We're going to get rid of him. I don't care. He's going to fall off? Yeah, that counts. We're going to count that. Just act like I didn't even waste my ult there. Just pretend that didn't happen. There's my right click. Like you can see, this works so damn well. If you don't have anyone with Rekka on the enemy side, you basically have an infinite shield because of how fast it regens. Can we kill him? No, we're going to pull him off again? No. That's not how this works. Wait, my F went on cooldown. I thought I was good. There's my shield. Just going to keep absorbing all that good stuff. Couple shots on him. There we go. Nobody's pushing the pearl. Just making sure no one's sneak pushing it because that would really suck. He's gone. Let's get rid of him. There we go. Talus should have a pretty easy time getting rid of the Strix, but he's just constantly alive this game. He's got rid of him there, but that took him way too long. I missed that, which sucks. There's my heal with full health. I think I'm hearing the weird Ceres bug again. This happened in the last game, or a couple of games ago. Can't remember which one it was. It might have been the Meve one. The fact that is a bug in Paladins 1.1 is astonishing. It seems to happen with Khan and with Ceres. I haven't really noticed it with anybody else. I'm not giving him shit. I just really wish things like that weren't a thing. Obviously, pretty much every game has some sort of bug, but the fact that they went ahead and said that this one was released with an issue like that is kind of silly, in my opinion. Can we get rid of these people? No, I'm going to try and F that way. I don't know who the hell I pulled there, supposedly. There's my Q. We're just going to try our best to stay alive. Slowly going to waddle away. Thank you, Furia, for your heals. I appreciate your service. She's done a good job. Shout out to Sir Ross. He's done a pretty decent job with them heals. Can we maybe just get rid of that Strix a couple times? It would be lovely. There we go. Strix, shoot me. I want to get max shielding. Come on, dude. Just hit my shield. Thank you. That's half of my shield in one shot. Okay, we've still got it up, though. Jesus Christ. It takes 2 whole shots at Rekka, too. Nice. Looks like it's gone into overtime. There's also one thing I want to answer real quick, because there is a card that you can pick for Khan that gives him extra shield. It's only by like 2%, and that's the reason why I haven't actually included it in this, because at max level, it's only 10%, which is an extra 600, which definitely isn't worth having in the loadout. Even at 2%, it's like an extra 120 shield. I'd rather have a different card in there. Either way, we stopped that Makoa from ulting, which was probably a bad thing because it looked like they were going to lose that push. We've managed to get it 1-3, which is okay. We've neither got all of our ult. Furia's on a 9 streak because she has been playing kind of passively. Really just want our Talus to push up on that Strix, and then we'll probably be fine. He's just playing kind of defensively, and that doesn't work for what we're trying to do right now. I have just no luck. Lex all the time chatiment on me. I don't know what chatiment means. I'm confused. Is that a word that I just don't know? Am I being really dumb right now? We do lack Cauterize. We've got one Bomb King with it. I would have liked to see Talus with it instead of max level Nimble. The fact that he doesn't have Cauterize is kind of concerning. We really could do with some. I know I could have got some, but that wouldn't really make much sense. I'm the tank. I'm trying to absorb damage here, not apply Cauterize. The whole point of this loadout is shielding, so I didn't get caught. Drugos had to get Rekka because of the fact that they had a Makoa and a Khan, but it would have been really nice to have like an extra court or two. It's partially my fault. I probably could have got one of them. What am I going to do with this? I don't think I can even throw him off hard enough. I tried. The fact that throw throws barely any distance at all really sucks. He's not even got any CC reduction, unless maybe he has some in his loadout. Yeah, okay. That card is used in so many loadouts. It's kind of annoying, the fact that it completely counters what I'm trying to do. Talus looks to be flanking quite a bit more, which is very nice to see. He's trying his best, it seems, to flank people and get behind that Strix and annoy him as much as he can. Don't know where the Bomb King's going. I thought he was going to go ahead and get these people, but it looks like it worked out because we're capping the point. Going to be 2-3 and then possibly a 3-3. This is a cap. Nice. I don't know what happened. What changed for us to suddenly start winning this round? I guess I kind of distracted the Makoa for a bit. Let's just pull him out of that shield. Oh, Furia, you beauty. That play gave me genuine satisfaction. Seeing a Furia combo the stun with my F, it probably wasn't on purpose. It was more likely just a timing coincidence, but that was so satisfying. That play belonged in one of those most satisfying clips ever compilations on YouTube for sure. That deserved to be in there. That was majestic. There's some headshots for you. Let's just keep him alive. There's 1,000 heal for him. 1,000 on that Q is pretty damn good considering it's got a kind of low cooldown. We're picking away at him slowly. Drogo's trying his best to get rid of the shield. Looks like this is being a pretty successful push. I'm going to try and poke that Strix so maybe he stops standing completely still, and that way we can mess his accuracy up maybe a little bit. We're trying our best here. The Strix is really still just standing there. We've got him kind of low. The Khan is up there too. Let's pop a shield up, see if we can absorb some stuff. Let's get rid of the Makoa maybe. No idea what's going on. There's a Furia ult. I'm feeling buffed. Let's see if we can get rid of her. Oh, that's some good damage. That's some good damage. She's pretty low. This is a push. I don't really feel like they tried to defend that. Looks like they let that go to 3-3. Either that or they genuinely just have really bad awareness. I'm like 80% sure they gave us that point. I find it very hard to believe that nobody realized this sized character was pushing the point. It's not like I'm a Meave and I was hiding behind the payload. I was kind of sitting on top of it. I feel like they gave us that and now it's just going to be a stomp round. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll actually win this and I'm just being really negative. But that felt weird. Was it just me or did that feel weird? That felt weird, right? It felt like they were trying to get kills, but it didn't feel like they were trying to hold the round, which I don't get. It felt like they wanted it to go to 3-3, which is fine because, like I said, I want it to be a long game because I want to get as much shielding as I can. Given that last round I wasn't really shielding for much. Also seems like the Ceres sound effect has stopped. We just went ahead and absorbed that. My shield's going to be down any second. We're going to duck behind some cover here. We're going to pull him off. Can we get him all the way out? No, my god, I hate the fact that he's got so much CC reduction. I can't push him off. It's so annoying. That card shouldn't go all the way up to 70% in my opinion because of how many people rock it. It's in like nearly every load. We're going to pop that down because I kind of feel like tanking some damage here. Let's chuck him back. There we go. There's a Q for that Drogo to keep him alive. There we go. Oh no, he was so close. There's a shield. I'm just gonna, you know, I'll escape the law. I'll just hold my shield. If I want to escape it, I'll just observe it. Not observe, that's the wrong word. Oh my god, I'm dead. We lasted for a good while on the point there. I'm only 10-7. I'm not doing great, but I'm trying at least, and that's what matters, right? I'm doing my best. I feel like their Cauterize is definitely messing with it because they've got 2 Cauterized tier 3s. I still kind of feel like they gave us that last round because we are being absolutely stomped right now. This is a bit of a demolish round. We didn't really stand much of a chance at all. Let me just get some more shielding, I guess, before it's over. That was really weird. I don't know what happened there. I feel like they gave us the point. I feel like they tried to cap it but then let us push it. I don't know. The Lex got top play. I'm digging the headgear there. Lex looking very jolly indeed. So what's this? I think he kills the Talus or not. We just assisted in that a little bit. He kills the Furia. Maybe that this isn't really much of a top play, and then kills the Bomb King, and that's it. Why was that top play? I don't know. What I definitely should have done, though, is one thing that I'm noticing already without even, like, watching this video back when I'm putting it together. I really shouldn't have been ulting the Makoa. I should have been ulting someone else, because I was ulting that Makoa really hoping deep down inside that I'd be able to throw him far enough so that he'd fall, and I really shouldn't. I should have been trying to throw somebody else instead of him because it really wasn't working. Barbie Tola Joe, I don't know how else I'd say that. It's a bit of a strange name. Thanks for the loadout, FrostFangs. I don't know if I'd necessarily classify this one as a good one just yet. We'll wait until we go ahead and see the stats. And shout out to Pokey 2222 as well. Unlucky match. I really was hoping that the Talus was going to flank the Strix a little bit more, because he did a decent job, but he wasn't doing it at the start as much as I hope he would, and it went to 0-2 mainly because that Strix stayed alive the whole time. Stats wise, we did have most shielding, so I did what I was aiming for, but the Khan on their side had 78k with the loadout that I'd usually use, so I don't know if I'd actually say that this was necessarily worth it, although saying that, I had 55,000 damage when he had 36k, so overall, we did significantly better than the Khan. He had more healing than us by 25k, so 22k extra on the heals, but we had 3k extra on that and 20k extra on the damage. So that was practically even. Me and Khan were like perfectly level that game. We had more damage, he had more healing, because that's what he was going for. He had the Q, he also had the reduced cooldowns and stuff. This is literally the same loadout I use, I'm pretty sure. It's very similar at least. I don't know if it's actually the same, but it's pretty damn close. Our loadout worked nicely. I feel like it was really cool to have our shield up all the time, and we would have absolutely demolished his shielding if we hadn't had to go against that Strix with so much Rekka. I'm pretty sure he had, no, not tier 3. Had tier 2, but still, each shot of his took half of our shield off, which was really annoying. Strix, Nessa, and Drogoz are like the few characters that can absolutely shred shields, and he went with Rekka too. If the Strix was a little bit more dumb and less intelligent, he wouldn't have picked Rekka, because he wouldn't have expected Khan to shield for so much, because usually you don't need Rekka for one Khan, but in this situation, he prepared himself and he kind of demolished my entire idea. I definitely recommend trying this. It's definitely going to stay in my like selection of loadouts. I don't know if I'm going to use this all the time. I think I prefer the other version of Khan because it's more aggressive, and we probably would have had like 70,000 damage with a lot less shielding but more healing, so maybe the game would have gone differently. But I feel like as a solo tank, a lot of the time this will kind of make sense, because you spend a lot of time with your shield up. I usually use it as a last resort, so this is a completely different way of playing for me, but I know a lot of people, this will suit them a lot more because you can be a little bit more passive. Our Drogoz did really good. Slazarov really tried his best there and had top damage. Talus had pretty good damage. He actually beat everybody on the enemy team. Yeah, he did. So did our Drogoz. They both outdid everyone's damage on the enemy side, but he wasn't flanking as much as I was hoping he would. He only killed the Strix like up to 5 times. The Strix only had 5 deaths, and as a Talus, you really should be able to push on Frog Isle. A Strix, it shouldn't really be that difficult. I don't know why he was playing so reserved. Our Furia did a pretty damn good job too with 108k there. Ceres did pretty much the same with slightly more and slightly less damage. The Ceres and the Furia were even, so I'd say me and their tank were even. Furia and Ceres were even. Drogoz was probably on par with the Strix and maybe the Lek. Actually, he probably did a bit better. I feel like our Talus was doing really well. He had a lot of damage. He did a pretty damn good job. Our Bomb King did pretty good too. If I had to blame anybody, I'd say Bomb King and Talus, but they didn't really do bad. They just didn't do what would have been best. That's how I'd word it. They did well. Like, shout outs to them. They did well, but I feel like if they'd done stuff a little bit differently, we probably could have pulled off a win there. We actually might have been playing against a preset of 5, considering all of them have the Battle Pass and only 2 of us have, which is a bit strange. I don't know. Either way, this was a lot of fun. This is definitely a way of playing Khan that I wouldn't usually try, and I wanted to give a go, but sadly the situation we went against today was a bit of a more difficult one than I was hoping for. Either way, it works. These two are definitely separate things that you would want to have just for different situations. Personally, I'm probably going to be rocking this one a bit more, but occasionally I think I'll try this one out. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, because I'm actually interested to hear. Do you play Khan aggressively, or do you play him defensively? Because personally, I go all out aggressive when I play Khan, especially when we have 2 tanks. It works really well. I can play him basically just like a damage character that's a bit more beefy. Same with a couple of the other tanks like Ruckus. You can just be all out aggressive if you have a second tank. But I want to hear what you guys have to say, and I'll see you all very soon. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and as always, stay frosty.